Hello, welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. This is just something really silly. So, I got my alternate books in the mail, and in fact, you can see the stack over there. And oh boy, I was just telling somebody I didn't have money to spend frivolously, and here I am with a stack of comic books. Hope nobody calls me out on that hypocrisy. But anyway, one of the books that came in was the Mr. Crypt Giant, and the Mr. Crypt Giant. Now you're looking at this and you're like, what? Why do you have two Mr. Crypt Giants, Mr. Elizibar? Well, the answer for that, the response for that, is simple. They're not the same book. Now you're like, but what are you talking about, Mr. Dr. Barr? They look like the same book. Yeah, here's what this inside cover looks like. Here's what that one looks like. These are the first ones that Peter Smitty got back from his printer, so they're all misprints. I don't know how many of these he bought, probably like 500 or something. And so they messed the order of the signatures up or something. Because like if you flip through this, you got that. Now you've got this. And now we're over here. Like it just does not make one lick of sense at all. Like how did we get back here all of a sudden? No one knows. It is a mystery. This is just like a fun artifact. Peter Smitty, I don't think I was the first person to ask him. In fact, I'm not sure I got around to asking him before somebody else was like, hey, can we buy these? But he sold them to us for like $2 or $3 or something. Like he knocked half off. It's like, if you guys want to pay for these incorrect books, who am I to say no to like free money, right? Because that's what that is. That's free pizza. You should always eat free pizza, unless it gets you in trouble, in which case you shouldn't eat free pizza. But if it doesn't get you in trouble, you should eat it. So this came in, and I got the correct version here. Yeah, look how far in that little bit is. Like, that is pretty substantially far in. But if we flip over here, it's on page 1, 2, 3. So this book is just bound totally wrong. You could probably take it apart and put it together and back into an order that makes sense or something, but why would you do that? The printer will just print you some more and fix the issue. They'll make it right, which is what happened in this case, and then bonus cash. So yeah, I have a fun little random artifact. This is like I've got a... oh my gosh, I forgot the name of the book. Adam Rex? Was that it? I think it's Adam Rex. It's about the kid. It doesn't matter. Anyway, that one, his printer, that particular copy, didn't cut the pages properly. So about half of the book is bound up because the pages weren't cut up where they're supposed to be. Just collecting like weird little oddities, things like that, can be kind of fun. Honestly, if I was only going to collect like one thing, it would be like those sorts of things, the oddities, the unique artifacts, that kind of stuff. Because there's always a little story to be told with that book. Like if I need to show somebody like something that might tickle their fancy, I can be like, here man, read this book. And then they'll start flipping through it and they'll just get this very confused look on their face like, what is going on? And then I get to tell them a little story. Granted, it's not exactly my story to tell, but I still get to do it anyway because it's my book and I can do whatever I want. So I just wanted to like share that with you. Came in my alternate shipment, man. I got like this huge stack of books over here. And with the exception of what's on the bottom, which is a crowdfund from like 3 years ago or something, that I finally got after being like, yo, I didn't get my book. They fixed it immediately. That was in Carniverse. I think you can go back and like check that out on another video. But aside from that, this is all alternate books or like bags and boards for alternate books. And there's just a ton of stuff here, man. One of the things I want to do here this weekend is reread the first two Blood Realm miniseries and see how I like them, you know, reading it all at once instead of reading it in individual single issues. Could be a very different experience, I'm not sure. But fun little bit of comic book randomness for you right there. You all have a great day, great night, great whatever you got going on. I sure hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye.